Yo, dudes. So, so obviously I forgot. Ooh, my shoulders look cool. I don't gotta brush them off. They're lit. um, but obviously I forgot to tell you guys that I've already lived with a guy. uh, so, so I made the other video, and I'm so fucking happy for the support that you guys have given. And fucking yeah, dude. I've had a lot of people hit me up and be all like, hey, like, I love you, thanks for sharing, but I just want you to know that lovehaswon's been on Dr. Phil, and, you should probably check it out. And I'm like, oh yeah, dude, like, I forgot, I mean, I said it, but you'd have to watch the whole 3 hour, 20-minute long video. Like, I lived with God, you guys. Like, I already, ding. Like, I already lived there in 2019. Like, so this is fucking real. And everybody already knows that, dude. Like, anybody on the fucking planet at this point knows about the Ascension, okay? Everyone either has sent somebody to the loony bin being like, my fucking daughter's crazy, or has had the experience like themselves. So, like, let's just drop the whole pretending that things that we don't understand thing can't happen. All right. because goddamn, we ain't trying to become one of them pricks, right? Like, we ain't trying to be the reason why those kids are still getting raped and tortured and adrenochrome, this, that, or the other thing. Like, look, dudes, if you guys haven't spent 3 seconds looking into your own shit, and then if you can't discern between the bullshit and the real shit, and that's gonna come down to your feeling centers being on, okay? And how much you care. Because just because you can feel doesn't mean you care. I mean, it should, I feel like, but, like, I mean, I'm having the experience where my friend in the other room, he was raped when he was younger. And he can feel. And I told him, I even choked him out. I said, you can't feel, you're not trying hard enough. You know what? And he came in the room the next day, and he grabbed my hand so fucking gently. The one where I was just crying, bawling my eyes out like a little wounded fucking dragon. And he said, look, I can feel. And I don't know what to tell you about that. And I was like, well, shit, okay, so if it's not just if a person can feel whatsoever, well, now we gotta upgrade what caring means to us. Now you gotta feel into it. Like, so there were some of us, right? Like, we thought, even before we knew what doing work meant, and so we done our work, and we thought, and it gives us a little time to pause, right? A little time to breathe, like we'd push some momentum, whether we knew it or not. But that's not necessarily true. There's not necessarily time to breathe anymore. I mean, like, be calm, be patient. We're relearning how to breathe. We're learning how to breathe a little faster. Because we were slow to a fucking halt. Cool thing in my dream the other night, actually, like, I knew I was dreaming, but I was still a little scared, like a 50-50 kind of feeling, and so I breathed in underwater anyway, and I'm grateful for that, so that's a good level up. And then 2 nights ago, when I was laying down with my eyes closed before I fell asleep, I had a vision that, saw a white dude cutting off a native dude's hair, it was a mohawk in the vision. And the message was the full feeling center is cut off. And last night I had a dream that I watched somebody get out of jail. Mama God. And so, like, in my dream, I was trying to figure it out too, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I woke up to figure out how to get off there. Because I tend to go into doubt and, all kinds of crazy things. So I could feel that coming in the dream. But yeah, for everybody who doesn't know, I mean, like, okay, so funny enough, I'm the kind of person that'll talk your ear off. So the fact that not every single person on my feed knows this already, or anyone that I've met in real life, I mean, I guess even I was afraid to come out and say, hey, God's here, like, just plain out. Why? Because, like, I feel like it's like the frog in the boiling pot of water, Like, if you really give a fuck about someone, let alone everyone, then dang, you're not gonna scare them away with the information. You're not gonna be like, hey, God's on the planet, bitch. You know what I mean? Because, like, they're not gonna listen to that. The first person I told that I trusted, you know, I said it in a wishy-washy way. And I wish wouldn't have. You know, it's like the whole concept of, oh, if I say it meekly, like, maybe he won't attack me. Maybe he'll believe me. Like, maybe he'll see the sincerity in it. And yeah, if I would have tried harder, they would have. Like, that's how it works, dude. Like, caring is a marinade that you can't just wash off. Okay, that shit seeps into you. From the other person that cared. Wave by wave, baby. Layer by layer. Thing. And so that would be my poor ass excuse, half ass excuse for why I didn't fucking tell nobody. Because if I gave a fuck, I should have fucking sprayed that shit, fucking sprayed and prayed. But that's what I'm doing now. Hey, all y'all getting sprayed on. But so, I mean, what you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Like, wait, like, nothing? Okay, well, that sucks. Well, now you're just holding up the Ascension. Like, now you're just the asshole holding up the Ascension like the rest of us. Okay, so now we're all the asshole held up the Ascension, right? Well, Mom said we're reaching down to the fucking bottom of the barrel. Hey, bottom barrelers. And we're reaching down there and grabbing our fucking own asses up and then grabbing as Mom grabs our ass, we grabbing your ass, and we all just fucking flying ass face first, fucking with somebody holding us with our ass in their face. We got somebody else's ass in our face, and we're going up the consciousness fucking spiral, right? Because what, you think you were the smartest bitch on the planet? Nah. Okay, you got pretty good at discernment? Alright, why don't you test that? Like, dude, test that. Lovehaswon.org. Like, don't be a bitch and say that shit ain't real. Like, have you even clicked on the site? Okay, now you clicked on the site. Have you even gone to one fucking article? Okay, you read one article? Have you read multiple articles? Okay, get involved in the stream. See if we're a bunch of fucking nuts or not. Right? And that's how it works. And if you haven't done that, then just by you going, meh, 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 well, unfortunately, now you look like every single person that you ever fucking murdered against. Right? We're not trying to go backwards. De-evolving is, I mean, it can be funny at first, like, for the very fucking beginning of it, but it gets pretty fucking serious. Like, it ends up with you with no car, no home, no yada yada. Why? Because you built up, and you're like, okay, like, I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. Like, you fixed all these things in your life so that you could be closer to God or Source or the universe, leveling up. As most of the people I know would say. So you're dealing with some of the bullshit before, but you also haven't replaced it with anything that's, like, working for anybody. And in the new paradigm, it's not going to be just about us. It's not going to be lone wolf programming anymore. It's not going to be, like, G this, G that. It's going to be Jesus, G that. And God this, God that. God squad all day, baby. Yeah, man. There's always a bigger fish, dude. Well, that bigger fish been here, and she got some big fish swimming with her. Including me. Okay? Let's go, baby. Let's make love to this planet. Yeah, baby. But so I'll just make this one short. God's on the planet. Lovehaswon.org. I've already lived with her. So now it's time to level up. If there ain't even another thing in your life today that's talking about anything grander than 3D fucking self-importance, then this was a good moment for you. Lovehaswon.org, people. Get your discernment up. Get those care centers on, those feeling centers on. Let's give a real fuck. Let's give a real fuck. Do all that research, dude, and hit me up. You still got questions? Like, you obviously are gonna have questions. Like, you You know, just do that kind of research and be like, oh yeah, okay, God's on the planet, bye. If you do, that's some bad karma, baby. That's some bad karma. So, but I mean, God ain't a bitch, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't like, oh, okay, you're not on my team. It's more like, oh, okay, like, you'd rather suck a bald dick? What about this lollipop that's shaped like a dick? Can I get you to suck on this? Can I get you to suck on my prayers, sucker bitch? Only she ain't gonna call you a bitch, she'll call you a whore. Like, I was a professional whore, okay? So take it from one whore to a fucking another. Life gets real. And when that shit hits you back in the face, you don't just let any dick hit you in the face, right? Dang, bitches. Alright, so we ain't just gonna let any dick hit us in the face. We're gonna let Mama God's dick hit us in the face. Okay, baby, this is what we stand for nowadays. Love is one. Let's see, how can I do this shit? I swear I'm smart. Love is one. The word, the universal laws. Like, I'll just give you guys a taste, man. It says, support the truth. I'm already on board. It says, support honesty. I'm on board. Everything I'm telling you is 100% true. Now play some games, you guys. Play some games. Like, all you guys out there who think you're real as a motherfucker. Dang. Can you feel this? What do you feel? And if it ain't true, share your feelings. Because let's learn, let's grow, let's feel. Because I ain't here to hurt nobody either. I ain't here to line up nobody either. Now, I might be bullshit in my own right, a little lazy here. A little not trying hard enough there. A lot of lazy here, a lot of not trying hard enough there. Addicted to sleep. But I'm definitely fucking trying. And I ain't never closed my eyes to the truth. Okay? I begged it. I've been on acid drip. After acid drip, my own self-importance, will you take it away? Will you force me to see the fucking truth? Because I'm not trying to hurt nobody. And if I'm too much of a pussy to see the truth, then fucking whip me sideways with that rainbow whip. With that rainbow whip, baby. Get your rainbow balls, guys. Like, you know, not every message can be peachy keen, but they all gonna be fucking cherry sweet. Alright, support joy. Support Mother Earth and heaven. Support peace. Support happiness. Like, tell me where I'm going wrong here. Support creativity. Support God. Higher power. Like, if you guys are still getting triggered by the word God, you better fucking take that thinking you G fucking attitude somewhere else. Support passion. Support playfulness. Support laughter. Support perfect health. Support beauty. Support healing. Support vision, grandest vision and faith. Support better handwriting. We got support miracles, kindness, oneness, grandness, reflection, abundance. And now, see, now I'm getting out of my heart just trying to read it faster. But you get the point. I got another video on YouTube for that if you want. And obviously I'll make 1,000 more because this shit's important. Don't you want to know that you're able to be here to support love? To be able to be here to support grandness? To be able to be here to support joy? To be able to be here to support creativity? And that there's one being who had the balls to do it all? Like, do you realize that we're on a physical planet having a physical experience, and it took a physical being to have a physical impact on this physical ascension? Do you get it? Physical? Do you know how many fucking universe-sized champagne bottles this fucking woman, this guy deserves, woman deserves? Like, what have you done? You know, like, if you're having a hard time with this, like, what have you personally done for anything? Because just because you're giving money to a foundation, just because you're giving time to a foundation, just because you're doing things doesn't mean you're doing things, okay? And most of us knew this fucking 10, 20 years ago. I'm only 30 and I knew this fuck, you know what I mean? So what are you really doing? You're pushing everything off on somebody else except how to keep your own physical body alive and you know, sucking off whoever it is you're dating. Dang. How many of you guys are really growing? You know, you know, I'll switch everything to us. How much are we really growing? Okay. This is my seed pushing through. Come on, y'all. Like, dude, I meet every fucking person. Sorry, I'm getting a little off track. And I'm like, dude, like, you guys are so fucking beautiful. And then I tell them this, and they're like, whoa. You know, ding me, like, whoa, dude, like, you make me sound so cool. I'm like, what? Here I am sitting in my little, what I think, shady cave, fucking, like, whoa. And you don't even know it. Like, and you didn't even know it. Like, and I got friends, like, I told this shit 10 years ago, and they're still like, oh, I ain't shit, I ain't nobody. I'm like, bitch, yes, you are. Like, more than that, you changed my life. And, like, look where that got me. That got me the God's house and the physical, dude. Like, yeah, I'm gonna lift you back up. I had a dream the other night. And I was feeding a dirty baby. And in my dream, like, it felt like, you know, somebody I knew me or a bystander was watching. And they're like, you know, like, what are you doing? Like, you don't need to be here. Like, you already met God. The fuck? And why are you feeding that dirty baby? I was like, because I know him. Like, because I know him, duh. Like, more than duh. Like, because I know him. Now, I should translate that to every fucking being on the planet, right? And in a way, that's what we did. Like, we decided we weren't gonna go until we took every fucking one with us. Dude, Hitler was already with God. Like, Hitler was fucking father of the multiverse with God in the physical. Like not the Hitler body. It was in a body called, I don't know what his 3D name was, but Hilarion. You know? And it was fucking grand. Mom forgave the cabal a long time ago. Mom has auto forgiveness. Why? Because she's God. She's the only being here not in the 3D programming mind. Now, of course, God can do whatever the fuck he wants. Now, would God fuck with our lives? No. I mean, like, in my words, maybe in her words, she'd say she'd fuck with your lives. Be all like, hey, bitch, giving you this fucking candy dick looking sucker over that cabal dick you sucking. But aren't we fucking happy for that? Aren't you happy about that? You don't need that numbing spray no more. This shit don't hurt. God's dick don't hurt. As a female. That's probably why. I remember one of the roughest times I should have had, you know, physically. Dude's like telling the girl, like, hey, you're gonna hurt her. I'm like, no, don't tell her to stop. For some reason, this shit don't hurt. Like, for some reason, she right on fucking spot, dude. She right on key. Like, I decided to be that bitch's best friend after that. I talked shit about her for 2 fucking years. I was like, you know what? Like, I messaged her that night, dude. Like, and especially after someone I watched stood up for her. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna talk shit to you no more. Like, I like you. Like, I don't trust you, but I like you. Like, I can tell through that experience that we just had that you care. Now, you might be fucking out of whack, dude, in every fucking other way in life, but you give more fucks than most people do. So, you know what? We can work with that. Dang. And you know what? Because she'd already cared enough to fucking change herself before we'd ever fucking met. We spent a whole year apart, at least. We're never good friends in the first place. And in that time, she'd taken all the self-reflection she needed to do, which, like, I had done in years. Like, at least 5 years. Like, maybe 10 years. She'd done in, like, 1 fucking year. Like, a year and a half. I'll stand behind that. I haven't even told her God on the planet. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up to care about somebody that much and to not have told them God's on the fucking planet. What, I'm gonna keep you guys from the Holy Grail? No, dude. And like I said, discernment, man. Like, I would tell anybody they're stupid for taking me at my word, dude. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully. I'm saying that because of all the times we all been blindsided. Alright, and this is water, everybody. Fucking pirate. Pirate days, but... Alright, I don't know, I know, honestly, I could stay on here forever. I could just keep this thing rolling. Just as I said that, I got another viewer. But... So, I mean, I would encourage you guys, like, more, I would implore you guys, like, dude, like, if you're trying to live, if you really are a good person, and trying to live your best, doing, like, the best that you can, like, feel into the fact that caring means different, like, more nowadays. Like, if you really feel, like, if you felt into your heart deep enough to find the Ascension information, which is pretty much everybody, or at least you heard about it, and now you got the awareness that it's a physical ascension, and it takes more than just fucking wishes and dreams, but actual physical action. And I wonder what that means to some people, you know what I mean? Like, to me, this is what physical action means. Let me flip this around real quick. I mean, to me, physical action means making these videos, connecting physically. It means journaling. Can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? Being integrity. Like, I'm physically writing this shit down. Creation's lit, fam. Be untriggerable. Need to ground, go touch them fucking trees, dude. They're like lightning rods. Okay, for your energy. Anxiety, all that stuff, that goes away real quick touching them trees. You know, but this is what it means to me to physically fucking evolve. You know what this says, you guys? It says ground, gratitude prayer, automatic writing, tree meditation, mirror technique, 45 minutes physical movement, ego does ceremony, positive ceremony, read the bird tribe. Bird tribe's back, baby. Look up the bird tribe. White buffalo calf woman. I'm gonna start reading you guys. But this shit's fucking exciting, dude. Like, I mean, do you really want to be the last one to know that God's on the planet? Because you already think you're God. You know, if you're gonna watch one Dr. Phil episode and base fucking... that is fact. That's pretty scary. Because things are true for everything. So if it's true for one, it's true for all. You know what that means? That means if Dr. Phil's true about one episode, he's true about every episode. And if he's wrong about one episode, he's wrong about every episode. Do you get it? Look, we're all fucking normal. Here's D&D from fucking February 1st. Accountability, you guys. Be accountable for the consciousness you're pushing on this planet. Because if you ain't gonna help, at least don't hurt. Consistency is key, guys. Integrity. God's armor is integrity. If you think you God, well, you can't be God without God. And God is integrity. Okay, I got goosebumps. Hard. When I said that. Okay. I want to connect. God wants to connect. 911, bitches. Calls out. My friend Alex already answered. You guys gonna answer? Let's fucking live our best lives. You know what that means? That means dragons. I just lost somebody. Well, you don't want to be a dragon? You can't fucking talk like you give a fuck and not be a dragon. Who gives more fucks than the dragons? Yeah, well, all of creation, I think, cares just equally. And, maybe that's not true. I don't know shit. I don't know shit, man. What do you guys feel? Because if you only have a few experiences to pick from in your life and you're trying to project onto everybody from that point, you're doing a really big disservice to humanity. There's a difference between sharing truth. Truth is what's highest and good for all life everywhere. If you need to hear your shit stinks, well, that's the truth. Until it ain't. Saint Germain shit don't stink. Spiritual disciplines. Self-love is spiritual discipline. Okay? Get creative with it, man. Somebody already asked God what the point of life is. To express yourself. Everyone ever look up what the number 6 means? I mean, I didn't, but maybe 42 means just that. Dude, there's nuggets everywhere. There's nuggets everywhere. Oh, I'll show you guys my pyramid. You know, everyone thought I was saying we out here. Well, let's go. Dang. There we go. Integrity. Look at this. Ain't it cool? God Squad made this. God Squad made this. I'm not gonna lie though, touching a tree is the fastest way to center for me. Alright, I'm gonna clean my room. Cleanliness is close to godliness. I'm so fucking excited, dude. Like, I'm so fucking excited. Just... Oh, dude, like, and jealousy. We gotta get over jealousy. Like, yeah, I mean, 3D is from boy to girl or whatever. But, so as we're evolving, dude, like, I feel like people like I know and people I've resonated with and people in my age group, like people who've had a little bit of life experience and shit like that, a lot of bit of life experience. I shouldn't even sugarcoat that one. You know, like we might not be as like jelly watching other people grow because we're not afraid to grow ourselves. But I feel like there's gonna be either a small or major point for everybody where they're gonna get triggered, because as you're spreading your love and being the light, like people are gonna be afraid of that because we all came down here to grab the consciousness and pull it up. And what was happening was people were getting stuck cycle after cycle after cycle. Not being able to get out of the loops to actually like ascend out of the vibration. And so as we came here and didn't do our work and watched other people do their work, or if we don't do our work and watch other people do their work instead of doing our own work, you're not gonna like how that feels, man, watching other people around you grow, and you're gonna feel left behind. You're gonna feel anger, you're gonna feel bitter, you're gonna feel resentment, you're gonna feel ugly on the inside, and you're gonna feel not worth anything. And it's not gonna be true. You're never not worth anything. Like this really freed me from this. I heard this in 2015. Jealousy is watching somebody do something that you're not doing. I mean, that's the only difference. And like, how rude is it to be jealous of somebody who put the time and effort in? That's pretty rude. And it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to be rude. It feels uncomfortable. And especially when the other person who you're rude to is not rude back. Now you're like, fuck, they're even more beautiful. You know, and hopefully it's inspiring. Like, my greatest hope for that is that inspires you. Because we shouldn't be telling people to quit shining so bright. We should just be turning our light up. Getting lit with them. Alright, I fucking love you guys. I'll be back forever. Peace. Well.